Jimmer Tarshiv agus tá far na fáilte rómhas deagódí Ruaille Buaille. Bí me an air ihe chéadne seacadí a hocht a clog le ceol agus crack agus codjarta. Agus ní in eisceart a tán an náirt. Tá Roisín eile agus Deirdre McGrory a mo codjarta an seás studio. Agus tá siad chuna bheith ag a tóirt faoi treifil áran don album pór a hanig amacham liana. Tá Sophie Beg sogad a fásta an seás studio agus tá si taréis a créhvalú hain si má ag an flá agus tá si chuna bheith ag ceol bio sa studio fásta. Agus nólín ní chala chumai a tá coppla rannog bunte aici a ríist liana ag flá olú. Agus bé léirgas agan a fásta ó Maia McCall ón éile Maia an chlahan lei. Fanna gilin! Ban chuna céireann ó agus lagan galanta uair an sin do chud Iarla O'Donnell agus Natasha ní Casaide. Jimmer Natasha bhfuil go léir táid beor an air an seo Ruaille Buaille le Colm Ferriter. Neamhní thugta sé, neamhní dá chuig neamhní an text bhí gcóí an seo Highland Radio táid beo ar Facebook buíchas le Tommy Rosny ar ma hiú chlé. Heaglaat bhar go tuairimí agus teachtarachtaí a chur an uail an sin dúine. Agus is féidir le túna le steagus. Na gisa hí galanta Roisín eile agus Deirdre McGrory a eiceil agus a chlostal an sin bio ar lína. Tá is bio ar an air fásta ar FM agus bé pod creilú fásta seolta a mahan seo an chláir seo. Agus caihime coppla chláir eile cheolú dar nóid mar pod creiltaí ag jeú an chláir. Mar a dúirt me hana féin tá ceol ón flá olú le Sophie Beg soganne agus nólí ní chola teart a níos fásta ar a chláir seo an náirt ach táid chun gol díire go dí Roisín eile agus Deirdre agus béidir go tosamid le pí ceol bioneiste. Ladies, tá far an fáilte róh, it's great to have you on the show. It's been a while. I think you were in about 8 years ago. Was the last time? Yeah. That's it. It was a different ball game back then, of course. But anyway, we've Hockramage Tasha Mala barn dance. So we're going to start off with a barn dance from the album.
Yeah, it's called Jimmy's Washerwoman, and it was composed by a young fiddle player from Maville, Oisín Duffy, and it was composed to honour Jimmy Campbell from Glanty's, and he had some lovely party tricks when he was playing the fiddle. So this was in his honour.
Into jazz. Mille buíochas. Siobhan sin Roisín McGrory an idol agus Ella an Yinseki an piano agus Sarwaihis fad sa studio a ríist an ort Glackmidjin sin le barn dance Jimmy's Washerwoman on album Poor agus Quarjahis le Villy Golier. Roisín, congratulations on the album.
Thank you very much.
Fantastic. It must be a dream to record an album and have your own.
Well, this is my second album. The first one I did in 2016, but this album, the word poor came from the Charles McGlinchey book, Last of the Name, and it was a word that he used to describe people or tribes of families that had music in them. They carried the music. So what I did then was kind of using that as an inspiration. I collected tunes from a lot of musicians around Inishowen, so all the tunes on the album are all new compositions by younger and older musicians around Inishowen. So it's there's a bit of pressure every time you go to play them because you're very conscious of you're playing other people's music, and you kind of, maybe some people have never heard the tunes. It's the first time they're hearing them, so you're kind of wanting to do them justice.
Of course, you always feel a little under pressure anyway when you're performing. What I was going to say was it must be a dream to have your own children performing on the album as well. It must be like you said that.
Okay, it is. Well, it is that thing of kind of carrying on that line of music, and it's such a privilege to kind of be able to play with your children, be able to play music, and them to be at such a great standard as well. So it is lovely. It's a lovely thing to have.
Poor, it's kind of seed. You know, I would associate the word poor pio for the art with a kind of pollen.
Yeah.
Like, you know, so I can say how that translates into the relationship between the music and
that seed, planting that seed and passing it on.
Yeah, it's a brilliant idea. Fantastic. Really, really good. Brilliant. So the album came out in April, so it's well launched at this stage. But you have a gig coming down with your and coming up on Saturday down in Gweedore. We'll talk about that in a minute as well. Sure.
Okay.
So tá sé vigéistert le Roisín agus Deirdre tá eile an piano agus tá Deirdre contourt faoi áran in fásta agus tá seo glaci ón album fásta a bhhaid na lig mé chun iní. Okay.
Very me chrúiseach tugad an tra chrúvan chrana dilis bra Shri me nach an lau ab me lig me chonini Quarhi me near na an krish Boki me cleaf an mochus Yanni me gariacht fridge and tio ab me lig me chonini Wani me forest kirkle is balis blihi me an banyagal Prati again non covering koshke o ambi like me chonini me Biscad and rosta I can go flourish a click and shoe or na steady thirst a queen go lord Loco queenie o ambi like me chonini Forsju strive in jarach Janni me giliach der na baraf weir iske voor Tabargos cleo ho am be lig me chonini Be an chakal dacha akan vin agus digo slagt wer din Galam sin is the kiddy rodeo ho am be lig me chonini Be an chakal dacha akan vin agus digo slagt wer din Galam sin is the kiddy rodeo am be lig me chonini
Absolutely fantastic. Galanta fad and shin agus shin glaki on album Pour Awami na ligme con the Aini. I think it's intriguing. It's Askelige out in a show that's your own arrangement. But tell me, how did the lyrics come about, Roisín?
It's actually from that same book, Last of the Name. Charles McGlinchey, he was one of the last of the Irish speakers in around Kilmany, and they set about collecting a lot of his memoirs on, of different pastimes and things that people did. So he had little passages, phrases of poems and songs. So it was during lockdown, the Inishowen Traditional Music Project acquired some funding. So we went back and we started to look at some of the songs that were written in Irish around Inishowen, and this was one of them. So we got some help from two local men, Colm and Paddy Doherty. And Paddy, he would have taught a lot of Irish, and his mother would have been a very strong Irish speaker from Kilmany. So he helped us put some additional words to the verses, and Mairead Niwini from Gidor helped us and kind of set the music with the song. So I composed the melody for that one, and the words are older words from Charles McGlinchey, but also new ones as well from Paddy Doherty.
Absolutely beautiful here. Rinch of Sky job, fantastic job. Now, Thomas Conglacu le skiste bag couple of fogri le chartin yes agus be major Ashton shin le Roisín ella agus Deirdre agus couple set ella on album Port Fannagilin.
Now this next song we're going to do for you, it's we learned this off a pal of ours up in the comes from Derry, a fellow by the name of Eamon Friel, and it's a great song. It's called Waltz of the Years. It's what's known as an old-fashioned song with
We love better value at Dunnes Stores, where you can get everything you need for your little ones at our baby event. Keep them fresh and clean with selected Johnson's bedtime and bath products, like baby oil and shampoo, now half price. And mix and match any 3 for €30 on jumbo packs of Pampers, nappies and pants. Plus, you can save at the till with our 10 or 50 grocery vouchers. Dunnes Stores, always better value. Terms and conditions apply. Voucher can be used in next grocery shop of €50 or more.
The calendar says it's summer. The weather, when it's in the mood. But the question is it really summer without a trip to Croke Park? With the GAA Museum and Tours, you can still get here. Go backstage with our inspiring stadium tour. Experience breathtaking views on the Kellogg Skyline Tour and explore our national treasures at the GAA Museum. Book now at crokepark.ie/tours. The GAA Museum and Tours. Discover the heart of who we are.
Highland Radio Time Checks brought to you by EirGrid, the operator and developer of Ireland's electricity grid. EirGrid, powering up communities, powering up Ireland. The time is...
Tamanish no sharp bomage or 3 bomage in a sharp clog. Got I get to Tommy Vima Jenny Barry at Cancha and Shin Air Cursi Gramady August asked on Lihish and a kid Aranella. Is there a hitch after EAS ass as on a waterfall? Don Luhi Gon Luhi na well. Ta can you Jane Tanya Mater Ta Lagin Hain Ignorila Gramady Gahanlinya. Har Scaraby, Shin Rudder V. But you can't share Le Roisín Agus Deirdre at a studio bio and shot on North August Tamage Genu Glaku couple set on album Pour Hanukkah Matt Free Javilian Tashid bio an air to Luher and Taylor and Grandma Eilarhu, and it wasn't the easiest job to catch up with you girls, especially Ella, who's jet setting. She's travelling all over Europe. She currently resides in Valencia. She did a kind of a pit stop tour of Germany there, and she's going down to Gidor at the weekend.
Jet setting continues.
The jet setting continues. So Ella, initially, what's happening down in Gidor at the weekend? You have a gig, but it's a different kind of a gig.
Yes, a little out of our comfort zone, to be honest. We can thank our Uncle Paul for that. Well, my Uncle Paul, your brother Paul. We're playing with Paul for the exhibition of 7 Waves. I don't want to mess up any of the information about the actual exhibition, but we have to play. We're both on fiddles for that, and Paul is between pipes and fiddle as well. So it's kind of like a suite of music to go along with the art exhibition. That Paul composed, yeah.
Well, I'm absolutely delighted to hear that he's back in action, as the man says, and he's been a great friend of this program over the years, even back in the first few weeks if my memory serves me correctly, mas Buaille Machevne. It was Colm and some of the impresarios from his academy who come in and played, and he always has been a huge sort of an influencer in this of this programme, and I'm looking forward to calling in on Saturday at the gallery. And gallery he is singing door. What time is that on it?
3 o'clock.
3 o'clock, okay. 3 o'clock, just Saturn, August, Bishavillig Laharan Shin, August, Shin, a kind of a poetic interpretation he had of an art exhibition that's currently running down in.
The exhibition has been running, I think, the last month. Dave Jackson did a lot of the artwork there. It's the work is in big sales in the gallery. It's quite an impressive kind of, piece to see.
Yeah, perfect. Okay, and trio piece and shin seo as ron luige ta shin glacky on album pour Colm, I guess he's so in your we'll go jam in your own time now if you wanted to take the next piece.
We're going to follow that with The Gift of Time, which is a composition is from Melanie Houghton, and the first one is Oisín Duffy's waltz as well.
Okay, Mille boys. As gan luithe agus the gift of time sin rion a bheit cethir glaci ón album 4 agus seintse beor an éir an seo Roisín eile agus Deirdre Annie jog eile ar a piano agus Roisín ar an idil agus inta jazz Oisín Duffy a hanna can níos leis a ceann sin a talented musician from down in the show, young fiddler.
He is. He's very talented, and he seems to be composing loads of tunes, and they're getting a lot of interest now from a lot of younger musicians as well. They're kind of touring and playing, so it's great to kind of see the talent, and it's lovely to be able to highlight, a lot of the musicians that are composing and playing away.
I must mention when we're talking about intergenerational music, Nia Byrne and Cielcha Cooney were with me last week.
I saw that. That was brilliant. Yeah.
So it's agus Even Foster with Richard Kjoler dóibh sin tainte jazzí dechel agus it kind of permeates from generation to generation. How was that process, Deirdre, if you don't mind me bringing you into it?
It was interesting. No, I think we grew up with it. It was second nature to us. We were around music all the time. Our father owned a music venue as well, so between our mum and our dad there was music absolutely everywhere. So I think we were both about 6 years old when we started music lessons with mum, and are still friends with some of the people we started music with.
Yeah.
And then it kept going. I think we both kind of dipped in and out at different stages.
Might have been dragged along to a few
yes.
classes here.
There's a difference between dipped in and out and dragged along.
Maybe being pushed up on a stage and
out of a few classes as well.
But no, it was all in all, it's been hugely beneficial because both me and Ella are still playing music.
Our lives are kind of now centred around it. Like, so it's
it was my livelihood for a while, and is Ella's livelihood at the minute. So music has served us very well, and we've made some of the best friends through music, and it's been great.
How would you rate the experience of Lachiol on your journey through music?
It all depends. It was a great learning curve, learning how to practice and getting those skills, even though it took me, Bobby will vouch for, probably about 10 years to kind of get things down and learn how to practice properly. But it does, it teaches you great skill in practicing and how to deal with nerves and stuff. So coming to do events like this is a breeze compared to a flag. I don't think I could sit down and speak.
No,
I couldn't do a flag. I've been out of it for a few years, so
it's great though as well to kind of see the standard over the country, because I think sometimes you just be playing among yourselves and you be thinking you're amazing, and then you go down the country and you're like every other 12-year-old
is
hit
the All Ireland
equally so talented. So it's good to kind of see how everyone else learns your music. And
there's a different level or a different gear. It's kind of you're lurching into perfectionism a lot of the time with but there's a lot to be said for it. I mean, you're getting ready if you're going to be professional about it, etc. I mean, so you weren't nervous at all, Deirdre, coming in here at all?
I was a wee bit, of course. You do get some nerves, but I mean, you learn how to deal with your nerves a lot better. Because flaws are a different ball game. Competitions in general, I tip my hat off to people who do competitions all the time, because I can't do it anymore. So it's just different environments, I guess, but learned a lot from doing flaws.
It's all good experience anyway for youngsters growing up, and of course you have to have you'll always have those tunes then going forward. You'll be able to produce them at any stage with confidence, like you can just pull them out of the hat if needs be,
Absolutely.
Not to be said for it. So touch of a carro pizza, a touch of set jigging a set of jigs. That's the final piece. Tommy, I don't be nervous at all here anyway.
And it was just meet and meet it.
Very relaxing, yes.
Must be joking. You always have to be a little bit nervous. It's not,
it's good to be a bit nervous, but I think there comes a stage. The three of us have experienced at different times very bad nerves, so it is, competitions are brilliant and still do the odd time, but no, it's great. It teaches you a lot about yourself and breathing techniques and everything, and
character building.
Yes.
Gets easier. If you're not nervous, there's probably something wrong as well, because you don't care if you're not nervous.
That's
I think
what
that's the time to give up.
It's a good sign.
So na jigan na siga jeru seo an cathrú písa. Ben na písa seo go léir ar fáil ar ráist mar fád creilú a maihan seo nó a agréim sa mé hen ag jeru a chlár seo chuma an chlár a rumbid an seaartan seo ar hart le Evin OD ní a burn agus cíalte bei sin deanta agam sa an náirt ag an níochlog beit abal de éistir tíir lei sin. Agus a chlár seo an sin seaartan seo haginn sa sin dá a brumid beit abal de éistir tíir lei se chlár nuair atá se ré agus nuair atá me se agri the scale ada dhéanana garage. So go leisceil, the final piece of the evening is a set of jigs, Roisín.
There's 3 jigs. The first one is called the Chirmical Jig, and it was composed by Mick Denise, who's originally from Kilkenny, now living in Buncrana. The second one is the Bay of Culdaff.
Woohoo! Up Culdaff!
And that's I composed that tune. And the last tune then is called Seamus Grant. Seamus Grant was a lovely fiddle player from Kilmanny, and Paula Houghton composed this tune in his honour. So we'll try those.
Eat the jazz.
Okay, one,
that's jigging in it so Roisín Ella agus Deirdre McGrory at a bio sa studio mas mian la vi the chlostal bio bishit he singi door again Jerry Sharton you just saharn agus Shart don Harris Tanya mata and gigit ha Akerson he is a gallery in Shin agus the torch Chonlachan the Chaspantas Alinya the Huds Dave Jackson agus vi Chonacher award nachwoord ag Paul Harry and Foster agus taluhar ar an go bé Paul Hughes and Shin Foster agus a casú bio lena gessa he is a gallery just saharn shot ag 3 o'clock agus fekamish of Illigon gur a mila maihug I guess he asocht we're godjerta agus we're all gallant studio. It's brilliant having you on again after all the years. The album is a masterpiece, beautiful, poor. It's kind of really influential, and it kind of holds a mirror up to cool tradition to his Erliahanish in a showing. Congratulations, Roisín, on all your work, and Give Sahan Banner to a really good year. Wishing you all the best. I'll see you on Saturday. No, Come con Lannan to Ruaille le Nolin ní chola a Corgus lad and Nolin when she Rano Kids a crave Olu the Hudge flag Hjol agus vi she stian charmy Walton you go she agla ver piece homchi la hai and a comortish agus
Aaron a screeve to Mergal Kevni vi agat the Wahar War.
She mo wahai war Mary Hudi Huena vi tri wahai wargum Hog Mary hain vid after oh who's vi hog she me hey pater na vi official neer because vi monster son could be sa chaila agus vi si beagrú si kids a cé agus sé seartní buesal gom sé seartní le brethe kids a cé fu si bues agus dúirtílumm seartin rahré dúirt si mé tú lomnar a haima agus ní romaidirna deanú gro si gáil éitirbe agus mar a hála se vi ma leke hilmit mit si bioga John an jord Mary agus níor hilmit se had pi grosí réile mart agus mar a hála se vi ma leke agus dan bomotí dearna hasin agus sinínta speisialta agus cheolma wer an die né dín alle héna el agus vi sin speisialta vi leke agus na géisian vi na fakle Galfried mich an de dúirtílumm na a vi si well labín weis de si fáin lom mé tú lom so vi me geí wer an homuas.
Okay.
So look go me county go me moid fakle hen fakle homa hen so seo a gafne very hutí chuine agus nólo do gain fast Fans na mi wam fans na mi wam fan shulam star Shuls na mi wam shulem akelam bilam maneshkes go jo Votulam nerajmi manam Rotulam nerdashtri manam Rotulam nerajmi ma arselenam Rotulam haram drayed bagdam Fans na mi wam Fans na mi wam Fan shulam star Shuls na mi wam Shulem akelam Bilam aneshges go jo Rotun shen lan jore shamuam Is fog to ma velin ben Erlam to ma hulada regal Bilam aneshges go jo Fans na mi wam, fans na mi wam, Fan I shulam star Shuls na mi wam Shulem makelam Bilam manishkis go jo Vi tu lam na skar manam wam Agus hjol tu aran la fan Lauer lau agus moed gemartling Smoed la jelan agus go jo Fans na mi wam Fans na mi wam Fan I shulam star Shuls na mi wam Shulam makelam Bilam Anishigas go jo Lekker med mig.
Lady Tolla, Bio's studio, and the Adam Sagi Hen fan lum. I went a kid. Shin Nolin agus fan lum. I was a gallant quite just let a reached and Nolin a glack me tafed da Nolin revishi isti agus dubri and tafed and tamchin. Ach yeah, Nolin got a meal of my god as chart to station a rashed me valtanya nor when she craved doing and all. Again fla. Agus quite just lad an eachta went to a ma ag fla olu comai. Ta Sophie Beg lum fasta agus Jiri Tamajinta Brodul as Sophie Beg Soganya agus ta shishin tarish fla olu a winch fasta ag a Jerry Shartanya Aurani at a chan os Shaw at Saranog fui da yeg agus corum sa farun of falcha rots a hashki beg. Tá sé jazz tú agus cóáide an slaat inis tú cé tarlan tá chuna ceol doine.
Chun le glas an over.
Okay, so a chu jama hen inis Sophie.
Her hon la leis nowhere a star in garjarg Bajahas the horse mnogi Sparroya staligan chui Manuar ganshin narbasu narborj lanya trial Tabu Helena Hedgeshaw Egaru Segiri Chan is locked Nago Janu fueres le mojalindon Tanuashurinas pueña Harceles large Bruhing fair is fuesa Zwimmer le mochalindon Canart buaverenti Damin smochalindon Glashes tarachechar Nagoje chargi barnon Goska herona hela Buena greve sana leonton Ni ska hershen no hela Snilla bristi ahmnjörgen Shehual mejidoni Goro shigala fasu Eragarda will sanage Astaring glak moholia Sano ishafan marete Is chalegem le wabiatu Nastarina estumore
Come the glass and over Kilta ex Sophie Stogan Bjor an air and Shaw Quaja has slat August Betuk dal sheets good GT well in the cheer la hay on the diocta a yenu dan Conde August on the Quiga Olu Foster August Games a Hanra Urtsa August er na Kilturi Ellie Golier a Jiri Lofa at Chaku a Coronar here egg and Comortus Nashanta Flacul na Heron Fihe Fias Cahar. Tá sin chuna bheith an híos an Loch Garman an chartan seo thugann dar náia géim sa hanra nólí nach go háirithe bei íorla beg ó dáthartaí lomsan chartan seo thugann as ar drathe. Dara ó bhuiil fásta builm sa chuirde sa dhéanú le dara agus le ahananne a ddíri go mai lofa. Agus ahananne ghlach páirt sa chomórtas ná a bhí láthair leis na ceoltaí a chlostal tá si bh dhéanú service do ceol tradiisiúnta agus a ranní atar a channos agus sahan rud ar a channos agus fecha mé híos sibh an teachtain seo thugainn. Ghlachamid le scíistebeg agus bimid ráist a coppla bomid an is fecha chuig bomid go dtí 8 o'clock bei Tommy Rosny sa Tommy Rosny an seo in 8 o'clock le ceol tíara den kid Sky go dtí man ihe. Ghlachamid le scíiste bimid ráist an sin fanna gilin.
The best of music on your station.
Bring on summer with Dunnes Stores and kick off the barbecue with 20% off a great selection of wine and champagne like Dada and Yellowtail. Then fire up the grill with 3 for €10 on a range of meat and fish, like succulent chicken, flaky salmon and juicy beef burgers. Plus, you can save at the till with a 10 off 50 grocery voucher. Dunnes Stores. Always better value. Terms and conditions apply. Voucher can be used on next grocery shop of €50 or more. Voucher excludes alcohol. Please drink sensibly.
I've just had the Eclipse Cinemas experience. Wow, they truly have taken a night at the movies to a